Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome to yet another episode of Football Manager 2024 with the London Greens. Now we are fast approaching the season's end. The end of this long, well, not too long, not outrageously long, but it's been another season. 38 league games will be the total. We've got 5 to play and we're going to play 2 of them today. We're going to end on a very important game, which is Hayes and Hillingdon. Next up, they're in 3rd. First up, we're up against Virginia Water, and they're down in 15th. So I have made a slight rotation to the team. That means Ibram, Jones, Ademi, Frith, and Cullen are in. And then you've got on the bench, you've got Kolodinsky, Chadwick, McKay, and then Boulay is not playing in today's match. But then we will be bringing him back, bringing the team back for the match against Hayes and Hillingdon, because in that game I'm thinking it's got to be first team because it's an important one. But let's focus up on what we're so they're playing a 5-3-2 with the wing backs just like us really, but we're starting on positive. We're on 2 wins on the bounce. Last episode was a good dang episode. Let's see what we can do here today against Virginia Water. Now they're in 15th, but they are like completely safe from any form of worries about relegation. If we get a draw today, we hit the 60-point kind of mark that I said I wanted us to hit. Move my mouse out of the way. If we get a win, then we're even we've got a penalty. Luke Frith was shoved to the ground going up for that header, which means Mala Hillier misses that chance. Okay, fine. Not the best beginning, not what we would hope for straight up, but let's see what Abdullah can do. They've cleared it away, fair enough. Looks like the highlight is going to continue though. Abdullah out on the left. Doing exactly what's asked of him, getting it into the danger zone. Again, we get it away. Abdullah, same again, into the danger zone. Cullen, far post, won't go. All the way back. Frith. Into the middle. Jones won't go. Penalty! Oh my goodness! That was such a long highlight and it started from the penalty miss. But this time Cullen steps up and puts it away. I mean, if you're the Virginia Water coach, if you're our opponent's coach, you are just sat heading hands because you've somehow saved the penalty. You've given away a penalty and you've saved it. You're like, oh my word, we've got away with that one. We're still at 0-0. The highlight continues. You don't defend the corner. You don't get the ball out. You invite the pressure again. And then you concede another penalty and this time it goes in. I mean, you are sat just like shaking your head like, what can I possibly do about that? Because there's not much to be done. You keep giving away penalties, you're going to lose matches. Cullen, send it long. Cullen, run. Okay, Frith gets in behind. Looking for Cullen in the middle. Looking for anyone in the middle. Finds back to Jones. Jones goes to Cullen. There we go. 2 goals very quickly. The team can have a praise for that one. That was very well worked. But I mean, what is going on with our opponents? They've not turned up. They've not turned up to the party, have they? They're still, I don't know what they're doing, but they're at the door. They're still at the door. We need to improve our fortunes. We are literally 2-0 up. We are literally 2-0 up, and it's like, we need to improve our fortunes. What do you mean? We're absolutely bossing it. Our XG is 2.3 after 18 minutes. And I guess if it was non-penalty XG, it'd probably still be quite high, because that second goal was like a tap-in. Oh, hits the bar, goes over from Genti and Ademi. Oh my word, Hamworth Villa are losing. They're 2-0 down after 22 minutes. That's good. That's very good. May won't get to that, but let's see what their keeper does. It's been a really, really good start to the game for us. Of course it has. A penalty miss, yeah, that's fine, but immediately go and get another one. Ricky May, far corner, over the bar. How is Luke Frith only having a... There it is. There it is. He's playing a great game. I was going to say, he's got to be improving. Hillier's only on a 6.2. That's not the best. That might be a sub-off kind of moment if he's not having a great game. Oh, no. Yeah, I think that's going to be heavily... what's the word I'm looking for? Influenced, I suppose, but it's going to be that his ranking is going to be absolutely tanked by the penalty miss. So I don't think that's a fair ranking of actually how is he playing. It's just because he's missed a penalty, which is, you know, not great. You don't want to miss a penalty. Abdullah, what the heck, man? They're going to score that. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Okay. Triske, he's given away a foul in our box. But what was Abdullah doing there? The ball was cleared up ahead of him. He easily could have chased it, got on the end of it, and just was like, nah, I'm good. They've just hit the bar. Their XG is going to be relatively high as well. Abdullah's playing on a 6.9, so he's actually playing well, but... Okay, let's give the team a praise. They've made changes. I don't think I need to make many changes. Okay, that's what the table looks like. We are 4 points away from Hamworth Villa as things stand. Reading YMCA are losing. Hayes and Hillingdon are losing. And Hamworth Villa 3-0 down in their match. Oh my word. There is opportunities. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on Kolodinsky for Blaney Brom. We're going to go into this kind of shape. We've definitely played this shape before. Don't think he has. Does he have the passing? No, he does not. He's far more just a straight up defensive midfielder. So that's what I'm going to do with him on defend. Okay. So we're still playing positively, and we've still got a player in Connell Jones. Ah, dang it, look at that. Kasongo and Ehima Miego makes it 1-0 in those games. So they're now going to be gaining a point rather than where they were. So see, Reading YMCA go back to 66. Hayes and Hillingdon, 64. Right. But it is what it is. We're still 2-0 up. We're absolutely bossing this game. We've only made one change. Let's bring Stefan Clark on for Robert Terrace. Let's bring Jones back a little bit. I guess bring McKay on for not very long, but Ricky May hasn't scored yet. But let's just give Scott McKay a chance to go out there, get some more minutes in the old legs, and see what he can do. We can't get any more than the win here. We're going to 62 points. That's where we're going to. If we beat Hayes and Hillingdon in the second game of the episode, then, we'll go up into third. Well, what a claim from Keneally. I love that. He must surely go to a 7.0 after that. Yeah, good composure here from the centre-backs. And from Kolodinsky out to Hillier. Let's go out wide then. Or just bring it forward. Yeah, that's good. Now, yeah, there we go. There's the out wide. Into the middle. McKay will try and jump. Won't go. Kolodinsky will gather. Abdullah into the middle. Who's there? Abdullah. Oh, just wide. It's odd. It's kind of like skimmied through. But just wide. And that will be full time. Now, we do want to check the results of those other games. So let's just quickly get through this processing screen and see if Reading YMCA and Hayes and Hillingdon, they might have won. They might have won their matches. Who knows? Hopefully, they kept it to a draw, or well, I guess hopefully even better than that would be the teams they were playing against managing to get a second goal. They were both losing. In fact, all of the teams we are chasing were losing, but managed to turn it around. Now, Reading YMCA did lose. So Hamworth Villa lost. Reading YMCA lost. 91-minute penalty. Oh, my word. Windsor got the win. Bedfont got the win. So they're kind of, they're fighting for that position with Ottershaw just behind, who have lost a game that they probably shouldn't have lost there. And Hayes and Hillingdon got their point. But so, like I say, if we beat Hayes and Hillingdon, we will go third. If Reading YMCA and Hanworth Villa drop points in this next period, this next round of fixtures, then there's a chance. There's a chance of still getting that automatic promotion. It's not done until it's done. 6 days, the first team better be ready. Let's get to it. Okay, guys, here we are. Here we are. The important game. A very important game going into the last kind of stretch of this season. Like, we are almost guaranteed that playoff spot, but actually no one fully is. You can see no one has got any letters here, but we are in a really good run of form. We haven't lost. We didn't unbeaten in March. Lovely. Going into April, we've got a Friday game followed by Saturday games. So there's our Friday game just here. Going into Saturday games. Not easy games, but not the most difficult of games. And if we look at the schedule, Hanworth Villa, Reading YMCA, they're all playing each other, which I did not actually know, but that's very, very good. Okay, they're going to play control possession. That's interesting. I think I'm going to start with my... That's the wrong one. This is the one. 4-1-2-1-2 cautious. Scott McKay's going to start there. Ricky May, you're not so much... There we go. Pressing forward, I think, is better for him. Banbrook and Nademi, yes. Alexis Boulay, where are you? There you are. Hilliers in there. I think Melbourne at the back there. Ibram or Henderson and Chadwick in there. It says he's on support. I'm okay with that for now. With Henderson playing as a... you know what? We'll just keep him on the central midfielder for now. We're on more direct. We're on shoot on sight. We're on everything else pretty good. We're going to try and push them into the middle. And if we need to step up, we can step up. It wants me to go on to attacking. Is the team happy? Is that all correct? Yeah, that's all correct. Okay. Okay, we're not going to go cautious. We're going to start on balanced. We learned that kind of the hard way with a couple of games where we went 1-0 down and we then had to try and fight back. But today we're going to do a little bit of a different one. We're going to go on balanced. We're going to try and be super solid at the start of the match. But I expect we might struggle, but it's hard to know. Okay, a very even start so far. Very, very solid. 15 minutes gone. Possession's quite even. Shots exactly even. Fouls even. Corners even. Pass percentage even. It's a very even game. Okay, there we go. We've had another chance. Another corner. They're committing an extra foul. Of course, they've got that yellow card. 25 minutes. 27 minutes. There's a lot of us. It's a lot of London Greens. I'm going to give the encouragement. And for the last 10 minutes, we're going to go positive. The last 10 minutes of this half. Okay, and that is half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at the moment. I'm going to take a look at the analytical data. It shows that we are indeed pressing up quite significantly. You know what? I'm going to try something. We're going to go into our 4-3-3. We're going to get wide. 4-3-3 positive. Hillier goes into there. Henderson goes into there. May goes out left. Chadwick is down the middle. McKay stays up there, but as a target forward. And then out wide on the right. Cullen can play. And we're going to hit those crosses into McKay. And we're going to get wide as well. Yeah, okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and go at them. Have they reacted? Doesn't look like they've reacted to our kind of formation change. Doesn't look like they're too bothered. Here we go, Hillier. Right end of the pitch, McKay. Get yourself back in the box there, lad. Terrace, good. Bambrook, good. Cullen, out, go out wide. Just drift out wide. McKay, into the middle, please. Taken out. Penalty! Go on, Hillier. Go on, lad. Come on! That's it. That's it. Okay. Gonna call for the calm down. Nothing silly. We've just gone ahead very, very well. Slight tactical change, and now the momentum is with us. And the goal comes with that as well. 1-0. Very good. Okay, I'm even going to drop us onto balanced here just to kind of keep things under a little bit of control. We're having all the shots. We're having the better time of it. The momentum is still all with us. But I would very much like a second goal to just control this one. They've gone into their 4-3-3 as expected. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to rotate into our 5 at the back. Hillier goes in here. Ricky May. I suppose you could actually come off. Kolodinsky goes in there. Ricky May comes off for Henderson, which means it's actually only two swaps made. And then we'll just rotate into a balanced. Boulet's on a yellow. Okay, Boulet, off you come as well. Okay. So we're reacting to their midfield, like attempted midfield overload, or however, you know, they're changing. We've changed tactics. It's worked well for us. They're now reacting, changing tactics themselves. Chadwick, get it into the middle, lad. Oh, it's an open net. Oh, that's unfortunate for their goalie. Again, I'm going to drop the calm down. What's happened there? What has happened there? We've fired it. It's come off the... Is it like come off the post? And the keeper's kind of like half gone for it and then half not? I don't really understand. But that's the goal I was after. Okay, let's just bring that press back and step back a little bit and just make things very difficult for them. The very end of this game. They're at the right end of the pitch. Let's make sure we clear this. Come on. Well done, Abdullah. Good. Now get to him. Get to him. Get to him. Go, 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 go. I think there's an offside there. I think there's an offside there. Come on now. Knew it. Knew it. Not long to go. They are pushing up because of course they are. Henderson. What the heck? What? No idea why they were in different positions. A few minutes to go. Seeing it out. Seeing it off. I mean, if they score now, I'll be like a bit annoyed that we don't get the clean sheet, but I'll still be very happy with the result. Go and claim that. Go and claim that. Oh, it's gone over the bar. That's fine. Come on. Come on. There we go. Very big win. Very important win. But look at the defensive numbers there. Look at those numbers. Keneally has stepped up. I'll tell you that for free. Keneally has stepped up. Dan Jones was a very good, well, had very good form, very good keeper at the start of the season. He was doing everything right. Gets injured, comes back, was unable to kind of replicate that form that he was enjoying. Keneally stepped up. Mehmet Demir played a few games, didn't do anything wrong, but didn't really do anything particularly outstanding. Keneally, he's done things very, very, very well. In fact, I want to do a bit of a quick look at the squad here. Look at our stats. We've got 3 games to go. The average rating of the season, Scott McKay actually has the highest, and you can't really blame that. We took him off Hamworth Villa for a good reason, but Ricky May not far behind. Alexis Boulet playing very well. And look at that from Barry Keneally. He's playing so well. So well. Myla Hillier, very good. Finley Chadwick, very good. Tomonori Takeda, I'm actually a bit sad that he's injured. Lee North playing well. Sam Price as well. Obviously, he hasn't played as many games. Look at that, only 5 games, but still good stuff. And then further down here, of course, we've got some numbers that aren't quite as strong. In fact, Stephen Stevens, off to the reserve squad you go, because you're not playing. And Hayden McElhenney, we actually haven't played. And to be honest, do we really need to? We've got Ariete, we've got Abdullah, we've got Lee North, we've got our back line kind of somewhat sorted with that. But he's okay. He's not mad about anything just yet. Now, team goals per 90, McKay is up there. He has not conceded. Whoa. He has not conceded while he's been on the pitch. That is kind of crazy. Yeah, wowza. Okay, so the XG numbers. Dan Jones is on negative 0.42, but I've got to say, some of those are probably those, well, they're definitely going to be those unfortunate instances where he has conceded a few. But Barry Keneally, like, his stats are good. The agility is very good, but like, he doesn't have the work rate. I guess you don't need that as much as a keeper, but he's only 19. He's playing so well. Look at that XG. He has saved almost half a goal over the course of his appearances. 73%. McKay, 100%. He's played 4 games, 3 of them starting, 1 off the bench, is yet to lose a game, and we're in a 4-game winning streak. Without conceding either. Look at that. We haven't conceded in 5. My word. Okay. Ridiculous stuff. Absolutely ridiculous stuff. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the fixtures coming up here. So, that's the Saturday. Hamworth Villa play on the Sunday. So, we're going to sim through the Sunday to see what that result is. But, Reading YMCA versus Cray Valley. Bedfont versus Woodley. Both of those teams are... Well, actually, no, Cray Valley are 9th, so they could do us a favour. Woodley, yeah, are they relegated? Not just yet, but very close. We've hit 20 wins. Very good. We've hit 20 wins. Very happy with that. Well, we got a draw against Reading YMCA. Did we beat them in another one? Did we beat Reading YMCA in the... We don't have to play them again. Yeah, we beat them 1-0 in our early part of the season. Ricky May, of course. Who else was it going to be? Okay, so we've got 2 days to sim through. The Saturday, check the results. The Sunday, check the results. That's it. What a win that is. What a win that was. And that was actually quite poignant, I suppose is the word I'm after. Because we used every tactic that we're currently kind of using throughout the season. We started on the narrow one. We started and it was pretty solid. Half time, nothing changed. Very even game. We're like, okay, they're so narrow, is what I was thinking. They're quite narrow. So let's explode it wide. Let's move the ball wide and see what that does. And then once we were 1-0 up and then they edited their tactic, I was like, okay, now we go solid, 5 at the back. And obviously we score again, which is lovely. Okay, Oh no, the fixtures haven't been taken. So we literally used our 3 tactics across the board, which is good. Oh, Reading YMCA got the win, and Bedfont also got the win. So Reading YMCA goes 3 points above us. Look at the amount of draws. That's the difference, isn't it? That is the difference. When they're not losing, or when they're not winning, they're still picking up points, which is very good of them, very good for them. None of these inboxes are anything I need to worry about. Gary Knight, he's now a manager. Wow. Okay, now we've got to get through the Sunday and see what happens to Hamworth Villa. Are they going to drop points? What's going to happen? Be very useful if they did. That's what I'm going to say. Okay, this is taking a while now. This is actually taking a hot second. Come on now, it's only one game. Oh, here we go. 15, my goodness. So many. We will also, I could probably take this opportunity to talk about the fact, they got the win. They got the win. Righto. Fair play to them. They've got themselves the win. Wow, look at that. Wins are... Virginia, what? These teams who are now back in the division and struggling won the division not long ago. All right, so that is where we stand. That's what the table... Let's get to what the table looks like. Here it... Oh, nope, that's not it. Here it is. Okay. So we are by far in the best run of form. Alongside Camberley, we are, from the last 5, we have taken 13 points. Oh, Hamworth have confirmed their playoff spot. Would you look at that? Hamworth have confirmed their playoff spot. 20 wins for them. We've lost 10 games. That's the problem. But we've won. Yeah, you see, like, teams below us who have got more draws, but we've won games. We're not drawing as many. In fact, have we drawn the least? No, North Greenford have drawn 1 fewer than us. But in terms of wins, we're up there with Hamworth. And then in terms of losses, we're slightly further down. You see, we're actually down here, which is curious. Because in positions, we're in 3rd. Okay, 3 games to go. The positive thing is that these teams are playing each other. So Reading YMCA are going to play Hayes and Hillingdon, Virginia Water and Fisher. And then if we go over to Hamworth Villa, they're playing Hayes and Hillingdon, Fisher and Bryden Ropes. And then Hayes and Hillingdon, unfortunately, have got to play them both, of course. There we go, 1st, 2nd, and then they play Rains Park as well. They've just lost to us 2-0. They're going to be trying to bounce back. 3 games to go. That'll be next episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. We are on an absolute really good run of form to finish this season off. Who knows what could have been if we'd have managed to not... Well, Scott McKay scored twice against us, and then we took him and said, he's ours now. So, yeah. Who knows what could have been. There is one other thing to mention, and that is that we are actually overpaying a little bit in terms of our finances and stuff like that. So, at the end of the season, there are going to be some decisions made, which is actually why the contract screen was up here earlier, because I was basically looking at it and being like, okay, what are we going to be doing here? We've got a lot of players. Some of them are on more money than others. Decisions have to be made, basically. So, thank you for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Until next time.